Good evening, one, and good evening, all, and welcome back to another session of Blueprints. So, we discovered something last session, and holy shit. Okay, so, massive puzzle in this game is kind of next level. I was not, it's going to take me a good couple of hours to solve this. Let's open my notes, because we're definitely going to need them. Nice, extra 70 steps, because we opened the orchid tree. Alright. I want to focus on spelling out the rest of the message, but reaching the last two tiers is going to be difficult. Alright. Tag and stag again. So S. Yeah. Okay. So we got the last. So we got the last word. Safes. Cat's being all cute, sitting next to me and shit. I'll come back for that. I don't want to waste a key. Okay, what are you selling? Sleeping mask, salt shaker, shovel, metal detector. I definitely want the shovel, but I like it. But we need the coin for it. Okay, stairs, stars. So I. Ooh, thank you. Now, there's something to do with this book that I can't quite remember. Let's do the nook. Definitely the nursery. That'll come in handy. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Only true color. Interesting. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the whites of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes on if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that he have said. It was a story of a boy who always wore red, and he looked like a prince for his toes to his head. Looking at the pictures. Seeing there's any hint. And as you may read, as you as and as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. The story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Alright, we got another porn piece here. Funny you put in chat you haven't heard it from me, so you don't know we're for jamming, and like 2 minutes later I replied to you and I didn't get your reply, sorry. It's all good. Jack wasn't going to be on anyways. Was there a puzzle here? Desert and desert. Yeah, so it's still S. Looks like we're... Oh shit, right, we haven't got this one yet, have we? Plan and plane. Yeah, so that's a bit plan. Yeah, you see how it's E? Yeah, plan and plane. Okay, looks like the last 3 lines is making out crack 8 safes. Right. Fuck off. Still bringing that shit up. Alright. Not good. I don't want to do the corridor just yet. Let's do spare room because I already got the letter associated with this one. Road and rod, so that's still A. Which is what I got actually. 3 up, yeah. Yeah, still A. Okay, let's do the parlor. Okay, this one we need. Clock and lock, yeah, so C. Alright, so we got the last 3 words. It says crack 8 safes. Could bring up trauma like you killing Abby. I still argue I did not see the trigger, so which button to press, and I was pressing the usual button to interact with shit, so eat a bag of dicks. Okay, remember, at least one is telling a lie, at least one is telling the truth. And there's only and the reward is only in one box. This box is empty, the blue box is true. This is the blue box. So that's true, meaning that's true. Which is just the lie. Which means it's the blue box. That was a very easy one. Might actually put the closet here because... yeah, let's put the closet here. Ooh, as much as I want the coat check, I can't grab it right now. Have I got that one? I do. This one is a R, so let's go to the observatory. The slice, plus 3 steps. Thank you. Tie, T, yep, R again. So we're definitely on the right track. Alright, this one we won't have. Yeah, this one we won't have. Let's do the pantry. I'm not too close to the TV, fuck off. Okay, where are they? Is that a cot? I don't think that's a cot. cot coat. So A. Can't see bed. You know, I think it's considered a cot. So cot coat. No. We've had a baby cot before, didn't we? You know, that can't be right. Jacket, no. Coat, no. Mannequin, no, I can't see that. No. Let me try this. Let me think of all the words that I can think of for the trench coat. So jacket, coat. Yeah, cot is still the only thing that comes to mind. Jacket, coat. Another word for jacket. Tunic, blazer. Harrington, Parker. Windbreaker, sports jacket, dinner jacket, tuxedo, none of those will work. Yeah, none of these are working. Wrapping wrapper, wrap, sleeve, sheath, sheathing, envelope, capsule, housing, shell. You know, none of these. Case? No, that doesn't work. Casing, covering, cover, nah. Wrap, sleeve, yeah, nah. Starting to think this here, the letters might be wrong. Because our first thought is coat, cot. This would be the first time this has happened. It is a cot, right? Like it's a bed? Yeah, I'm gonna go with A for now. That doesn't feel right. Because that means it's a D-A-A-E-S. The fuck does that spell? That doesn't spell anything. Yeah. You know, this one... I'm gonna go through this one again if I can. I gotta see if I can circle back around to the other side too. Do those ones again. In the meantime. Fuck that. This ain't good. Chapel doesn't have one. Got no choice but to do either chapel or courtyard. Let's do chapel. Just have to cut through. Fuck's sake. ONG is not on our side. Trying to get the greens on the outer edges. Dark room. Yeah, but there it goes. Okay. Oh. Ah, fuck. Right. I think... I'm gonna use one of the gem ones. I'm gonna use this one. Whoa, what is this? Oh, alright. Okay, okay. Chart and card, so H. Now we... 5. Yeah, I got H already on this one. Alright. I'm gonna go right, because we haven't got that one. It's this way. Yes. Do we want security room? I might save the security room. Walk-in closet though. Actually no, if I take the security room I can confirm that the fourth tier is S. Let's do that. I do need these rooms. Here we go, the patio will do nicely. Either way, it's a dead end. Let's do the patio. Oh shit, right, you can't. Okay, we got a metal detector, which is nice. Right, damn it. I fucked up. It's all good, I got a metal detector at least. Buried below, yeah, okay. I get you. Let's see about getting a shovel. Okay. Tens, oh, tens and 10. So T. Yeah, so this one's a T. I'm confident this one. Nice, we got the laboratory. We do have the gems for it. So if I'm right, this will be S. I do want the laboratory open. Come on, give me more gems. I know I've got something which scatters gems around. Okay, anyways, back to this. There's one. Where's the other? There. Coat. Yeah, S. Which matches. Yeah, we got that. Alright, coat and coast. Stage and stag. E. Which matches with what we got. Office. Oh, this one was the tricky one. Planet and plane, wasn't it? Yeah, planet and plane. Thank you. Oh, there's another one here. Huh. Is it a 6-digit code? These are the same. Let me try that, actually. So A0... $808095? 80805. No. Alright, zero nine five eight zero. Why are there these weird lines? You know, they all have it. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, no. It's just the textures. Okay. Are they? Mm. The answer to the safe, I do believe, is in here. West and East is spelled differently, by the way. I can get the shelter outside to connect it all, but we don't need to do that right now. These walls just seem weird to me. I mean, look at and these books. They all have like these weird lines on them. Yellow, grey, red, grey, blue, grey. No, that one's purple and yellow. This one's just straight up fucking like rubbed out. So are these two. Huh. Yeah, here's another two. And look, you see that? That marking on that book there? Same one here. There's one there too. Yeah, nah, I don't think it's anything. What about this number of statues? How many different types are there? There's those two. There's this guy, which is three, four, five. Huh. Let's try the number of statues, the busts. See, because there's more than one of this guy. Let's start with this guy, this grumpy looking fuck. So there's one there. There's two there. There's three. There's four. Four of them. I think there's only one of him. Are you the same guy? You're definitely not the same guy. You know, you're definitely different. No, you're there. You're the, no. Actually, yeah. Yeah, no. We're counting the other one first. One. Let's count the queen now. One queen. Another one queen. Right? Yeah. One of him, one queen. There's four of you. What about you? There's one, two, two of you. Any others up here? Looking up? No, it's two of yous. I think there's only one of the other guy. It could be a 5-digit code. Four, one, two, one. No. What's the order that they were in? If the hand is a clue, probably this guy, which is 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, which is what I just tried. Unless these count, which means because these two are the same as these two. Well, I think they are anyways. This one definitely. Oh no, it's a 4-digit code. Yeah, it's a 4-digit code. So what if it's just a 4121? 4, 1, 2, 1. No. That pyramid thing is peculiar, but nothing that I can match it with anyways. What's this ink pot? Nothing. Oh no, there's another pyramid there, by the way. I wanted that one. What are these? You see, look at this. Why does this one have those textures and this one doesn't? Hey, buddy. Okay, let's move on for now. Fuck, I'm out of gems. I can't. Actually, no, I can't. Right, because I haven't got the actual kitchen. If I do the breaker, I could turn the lights on back in the dark room. I can also go back and get the shelter. Maybe that will help. But I need the boiler room. Shit. Okay, fuck it. Alright, let's try something here. Okay, I made a note of this. Where is it? Okay, I forgot to put the shelter on. Oh, right, that's right. The shelter's just a chance too, isn't it? Right. White only appears after 6 purples. Okay, let's try. Okay, so how do I make it more purple? Shit. God damn it. Can you make this purple somehow? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we need it. Shit. What was it for? Okay, let me leave those purple for now. I'll come back to it. Oh, hello. Have we got this one? Five. Middle. Yeah, we do. It's G. Tiger tier. Yeah, okay. It is G. So back to the dark room. Hang on. Oh. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. What the fuck are these coins? Oh, hello, what's this? Ah, the broken lever. Okay, that's interesting. Now, what I want to look at... this one. Trying to see if there's any clue to the safe. Okay, what seems different in this room than the office? In this photo of the office compared to the office. Also, why the fuck are there so many photos of these two? Now 6 is I'm uncertain of. Yeah, fire and fir. E. A fir, like a fir tree. That is a tree, right? F-I-R? Yeah, it is a tree. Okay. I still think it's E. I'll look at our desk again. How far am I from the office? 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43. I'll be fine. The photo was taken here. Like this. The lamp on. Next week, starting on a Monday. Okay. Off blue, green, white, red, purple. See what happens there. I think that is the note that I saved too. Off blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay. Off blue, green, white, red, purple. Oops. Hello. So off blue, green, white, red. No, fuck you. Red, purple. Green, blue off. Fuck yes! Right on. Alright. Gemstone Cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gems. Fuck yeah. Alright. Hey Milky, how are ya? Actually, if I'm gonna go to the patio, I'm gonna go to Commissar first and then get an item. Right. Gonna lose some money here, but that's fine. What does a soul shaker do? I don't know what this does. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go out first. I'm gonna check that out. Which way was it again? I think it was... No. Well, this way is where another room is. I'm gonna grab this. Sorry, buddies. Didn't mean to scare you. Trading post, root cellar, tool shed. Nothing great. Not what I want. But I might do root cellar because that's the only one I haven't seen yet, and it might have something new in it. New glue or something. Hey, Milky, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Appreciate it, man, truly. Alright, oh, hello there. Now, this looks important. I'm screenshotting this. Four of these faces seem familiar. Epson and the Sinclair families. Yeah, I finished Expedition 33. Hence why I'm on this. Very good game. Very, very good game. Good ending. I got both endings. I'm mixed on the ending. Both endings, actually. I'm mixed on both endings. What happened? Do you really want to know? Because I will tell you. Yeah, okay. So there's two endings. There's Mayel and Verso. Unless there's a secret ending I don't know about. But those are, as far as I know, those are the only two endings. Mayel one is pretty simple. After you beat Renoir. Well, first, let me give you some context. Right, so the way you get one of these two endings is pretty simple. After you beat the final boss, there's a secret boss. Verso and Mayel fight each other to decide over who on the fate of the world. Of the canvas, the painted world, you know, Lune, Ciel, everyone. And you get to choose who you fight as. So you can go as Mayel and win and get Mayel's ending, or you can go as Verso, play as Verso, beat Mayel and get Verso's ending. And Mayel's one is the one I would prefer, but basically what happens in them is that Mayel achieves what she wants. After you beat Verso, Verso begs for death because he's literally immortal and he doesn't want to live anymore. Mayel's like, no, you don't have to. I'm not going to. She brings everybody back. So Gustav, Chloe, you know, his girlfriend, Ciel's husband, basically everyone that died during the expeditions in the during that time was revived, and they were all watching Verso play the piano, and Verso seems visibly pissed, like he's really angry at Mayel for not kill. And then as he's playing the piano, it's going to close-ups on every single character, and then you can see, and then it gets to Mayel, you know, Alicia, and she's dying pretty much because Verso can see what's really going on. So basically what happens is that Mayel saves the world, but it costs her her life. She's trapped in the... She's so addicted to the painting, she withers and dies. Verso's ending is a flip on that. Basically, Verso beats Mayel, sends Mayel back into the real world, and kills everyone in the painting so no one gets addicted to it. But in the real world, Mayel finds peace with the real Verso's death. The family get back together, and they live happily ever after, pretty much. But Lune, Ciel, Esker, Monoko, or everyone in the painting, everyone in that world died. Good endings, but I got mixed feelings on them. Did I screenshot this? I want to make sure I did. Alright, let's go. So pretty much the endings come down: save the world, Mayel dies; kill the world, Mayel lives. That's what happens. Here is the last of the equipment for my new mine. I don't think we're gonna need more than this, especially if we're gonna limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls. So I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion. At least for now, we managed to remove all but one minecart from the old tunnels, which of two were two of which were too rusted to and worn down to be of any use to us up here. So Dave went ahead and made the cave and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there is still one more cart down there, but it's locked in a short track, and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are two other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're gonna leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Interesting. That explains where they get all the gems from. What is this? Ooh. Oh. Four braziers. Okay. Okay. There's another one. Two down, two to go. Have a feeling this will activate this, because this looks like a puzzle of it on its own. These look like they can move. Right. But anyways, last time we were on here, we were reading this and we stopped because I had to jump off. So, yeah. So this here, this I think is important because I do believe that if I can get um the green rooms in these locations, the ones with the rich soil, I might be able to get something good out of it. Now these are interesting. This is where I stopped reading. Smudge spots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system has a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house has had to be equipped with new features and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchid smudge spots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are no use to us, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a cause to new case, new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Oriander, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel Raina. The cloister. Interesting. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humour me and listened to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Reiner's depiction in the chapel. Interesting. I might visit the chapel again, see if I can see that statue. So it's like an angel holding a hoe with like a gardening hat and apron. Gonna have to check that out. Do I have the steps though? I don't know. Yeah, here. So what are you about? What? Reveal your secrets to me. Why are you guys important? Everything we've unlocked, well, the last two things we've unlocked in the outside of the manor. You know what? I bet if I light those up, it'll light this tunnel up, and all of this will be clear. Let me check the area I unlocked the first time around, the one where I can make it into, like, you know, a tool shed, a shelter, that sort of stuff. And I bet you across the river, the first dial is there to turn on the next brazier. Evidently not. Okay. I'm gonna go visit the chapel next. Hopefully I have enough steps. So 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. I'll have enough to get to the chapel, definitely. I do also want to, I mainly want to go check out that statue. Right. You. Three. Oh no, you. So you're interesting. I'm just noting the angels are. They look like each one is like a patron or something, like something that's in the house. So we've got gardening, the greener. What are you? You look like a chimney sweeper. You're a jockey, horse riding, farmer, baker or chef, maid, cleaning. Now you're interesting. The queen. Notice the numbers as well. 1, 7, 5, 2, 3, 6, 4. Where's 2? Where's 5? This means something. Oh, there's 5. Yeah, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. There we go. There we go. No, this is right. 4, 5, 6, 7. Why are they scattered about? They definitely mean something. There's some sort of sequence here. Hang on. I'm gonna take a note of this. Okay, I'm gonna take a note of you all. So starting with 1. 1. Angel of, say, gardens. Number 2 is you. You're basically angel of baking, cooking. Number 3, angel of farming. Let's say for now. What could this all mean? Now this one's tricky. Chimney cleaning? Roofing? And number 5 is maid. Number 6 is you, jockey. And of course, number 8. Oh wait, number 7. Let's say Queen of Angels. Okay, that'll do for now. Now, I got a shovel. Let's head to the patio. Okay. We're gonna run out of steps. Okay. Call it. Alright. We're at the 8th day. Got additional gems, additional steps. Are the braziers still lit? They are. Nice. Alright. Let's see about getting a shelter. Either that or a tool shed. One of the two. I'm happy with either. Nice. Shelter. Okay, now this. Will give me access to 3 red rooms without any consequences. to this gas dial that I might have missed. I'll look next time I'm there. I'll look around because I don't want to waste another 2 steps going in and out of it. Okay. Let's get my thing back out. What ones were missing? You comfortable there, Jules? Sitting like a loaf. Right, let's go straight. We can actually do the chapel because it won't cost us anything. See? Not a great start. Getting the coat room to secure a keycard wouldn't be a bad idea. Fuck it. Okay, when I need to, I can come back here. Drawing room, the hallway, bedroom. Save the drawing room, go hallway. Let's keep heading north. Stairs and stars. Just make sure this is right. Yeah, aye. Next one will be R. Shit. Not great. Kitchen. What the fuck was that? Now that is interesting. Why is there no water coming out? Highly doubt this game did that for no reason. Hello. Banana for 3 extra steps. Come back for it. Okay. Not good. Also not good. Corridor. Road rod again. Yep, still A. God damn it. Fuck. Oh shit. These two are both dead ends, meaning I have to go back to the entrance hall. Or I could just go to the hallway, head south, and see if I can go back up north. Go in the drawing room. Our drawing room is a pawn, by the way. Let me save that. We got the drawing room? I do have a drawing room. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's okay. I got all rooms with pawns in them. 8 pawns. There'd be a total of 8, right? Yeah, because you have the 2 rooks, the 2 knights, the 2 bishops. Yeah, 8. What is this? Hey, boom. Yeah, I know about all this. Technically, we're the Prince Boom, if you think about it. We're the descendant of royalty, we're the heir. Oh, well, I wouldn't say royalty, we're the... Oh, no, Baron, you know. Hello. Lock and clock. So, C. Yeah, still indicating the crack. The C, yeah. You know, everything's lining up so far. Okay, security. Security can be helpful. I bet I don't got a gem. Shit. Oh, alright. Closet. Oh, and I redraw. No, fuck! The reason I put the drawing room is so I could redraw the room. Fuck. Alright. Did you make it to the end yet? No. I'm especially never gonna make it to the end if I do fuck ups like that. God damn it. What a fucking waste of a room. Parlor. Alright, the box that claims to be black has the gems. This box is the blue box. That's a lie. This box is the black box. Hang on. So that's a lie. Oh no, this box is the black box. That's a lie. Which means this one's the truth. The box that claims to be black has the gems. This box is the black box. Will be this one. There we have it. Okay, back to this. Alright, I'll... For a second, it seemed different because of the windows, but no, it's the same layout. Hello, magnifying glass. Thank you. Seeing. Any secret messages? Alright. Well, I'm hoping with this magnifying glass, it might help me find something that I might have missed. These textures just seem so weird. Like there's something. Okay, let me see if I can figure out the day. Saturday, November 7th. Okay, hang on. This was sent on November 7th. It's been 8 days. So it would be 14th, 15th, the 15th of November. I'm hoping this is right. What time is it? 6, 7. I reckon it'll be almost 8 o'clock. I reckon I can get there in time. I need to confirm the time though. We know all the clocks work. Let's go 8 o'clock. 15th, 8 o'clock. And run to the shelter. Oh, actually, no, that won't work. You want to know why? Because it needs at least an hour. 3, 6. Oh, yeah, you see, no, it's already. Oh, no, no. It's 9, 10. Oh, no, it's been like 11. Let's do it midday. Yeah, it's just about to hit 11 o'clock. Which means it's over an hour. So this should work. Hang on. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll take my insulin too, so I'll be back in a couple. BRB. Alright. Wish there was a clock in here so I know what the time was. I started to think I got the date wrong. Day 6 had to be my best day so far. Okay, looks like I got the date wrong. While I'm here, look for the gas valve. See if it is here. Goddamn. Okay. Gas valve isn't here. Means all this didn't work out, which means I still need to figure out the date. Let's head back to the office. Significantly shortened on steps now. Actually, I think this one will give me rich soil. Plus these two are dead ends, so... Nothing. Not ideal. No sledgehammer, no hammer, no metal detector. Nothing? Yeah, it's really nothing. Yeah, nothing in the corners, nothing behind the bushes. Damn. We can do the garage again. Actually, I kind of do want to do the garage. Shit, never mind. Maybe we'll get lucky and get garage up over here. We'll see. Let's do it then. We need the gem. I was right, by the way. Midday would have been perfect. So I'm wrong about the date. I still got to figure out the date. Card car. Have I got this one? Yeah, I do. Actually, let me take this opportunity. Head this way. Looks no good. Yeah, I can only really go through the pantry. Thanks for that. I think this one's wrong. I don't think it's coat cot. It's the same one. See, I don't think that's a bed. Let me look up another word for mannequin. Nothing's helping. Mm. Okay, hang on. I wanna take my hat. Give me that. Thank you. Okay, hang on. We can get you. Okay, this one's interesting. Oh, tub tube. E. Tub tube. Could that be a tube? Yeah, like a test tube. Yeah, tub tube. So E. Yeah, tub and tube, I reckon. I think that's right. Yes. This one I can actually use because yes, okay. No negative effects. Fuck is this? Huh. This one's tricky. Oh no. Pilot and plot. Plot of land, pilot. Pilot and plot, so I. Okay, so this one is 8. Yeah. Okay, so so 8 something crack 8 safes. 8 days. 8 days crack 8 safes, maybe? I don't know. I still this T5, so T4. Yeah, T4 is still confusing to me. I need to get into the room where it has pantry and closet and see what it is again. Yeah. Exactly what is so special about you guys? Why is there literally 3 photos of yous? What is that you're holding? Oh, it's just a dust thing. Okay. You're holding a broom. It kind of looks like a greenhouse. Some sort of indoor garden. Storm, cloud, rain. Wheat, reed. No. They're getting trickier. Weather. Rain. Oh, grain, rain. G. Okay, that spells gates. So gates, a something, crack safes. Sixteen, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12, 16. 5. Yes. You times first, don't you? So maybe 4 times 5, which is 20, take away 10, so 10. Nope, okay. Maybe it is just add them all up. Here we go. 4, 16, 11, 5. 10, 15, 19. Nope, okay. 7. 5. Can't be that. It's not 19. It's not 10. It's not. Can't be 20. Good, no, it doesn't add up to. It can't. Either way, no matter how you look at it. 5 take away 4. Maybe 11? Yeah, 5 take away 4. No. Can't be 5 times 4, which is 20, take away 10, which is 10, which is not right. Can't be 5, 10 take away 5, which is 5, times by 4 is... Oh, no. Could be that, 20. It was that, okay. Ten minus 8, which is 2, times 6, which is 12. There we go. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we need this one. Okay. Spine pine, S. Knock. Time and tie, which is M, which is what we got. Nice. Okay. Bedroom, definitely. Now if you look, oh, hello there. Still think there's a safe hidden under this. Looks like this is like, coming out like there's something behind the picture. But I can't interact with it. Coast and cost, which is A. Yeah. Yeah, cost and coast. Right? Yeah, A. Which means next one will be T. Pool room. Not getting good shit. So I do need to head south. It might actually be helpful. Plane, planet, T. Yep, it's still lining up. Ah, fuck me, you bastard. Okay. Resources. Tiger, it's here, G. Right? Yeah, G. That matches. Hang on. Hang on. Oh my god, a vault? Laboratory might be nice, but I mean, a Grey Hall. Both are nice, not gonna lie. All are nice, honestly. Fuck. If I could... Mm, if I could just find another gem, I could have got the vault. But the vault's a dead end, so... Either the lab or the Grey Hall. Why does this have 7 locked doors? Honestly, if I get the laboratory, I can get T7's. Yeah, I can get T7's solution. The word. I'm going laboratory. A fan and a dessert. What's that dessert called? What's another word for this? Mm, mm, can't remember that name of the dessert. But I remember my sister loved this dessert. Hang on, but there's a certain name to this, I reckon. Yeah, this thing. A folding fan. Or a hand fan. Dance fan. Folding fan. But you, what are you called? Uh... Shit, I know this. Here it is. Yeah, this is it. Cream caramel. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. Flan. That's what it's called. A flan. Let me go with that. So flan fan. So L. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Flan. So it's going to spell small. Okay. Last key. Okay. Patio won't give me what I need. If I go to library, I can go back south. Let's do that. And get what I need for the last letter. What is that? Window? What is this? Window? It's definitely a window. What's it called though? Gate? No, it's not a gate. Not gate. Plane, fly, soar. No, it can't be soar. But I'm wrong about these textures because I'm noticing that these books here, they have them as well. See that? You know, they're not. It doesn't mean anything in the thing. You know, you see it's got that. Yeah, no, they don't mean anything. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. Screenshotting that. Alright. The third largest city in Fen Eras, and site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the Broad Walk and don't get much further than the Botanical Gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer: spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave. The Botanical Garden. Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its adjourn canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime in Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Garden offers a scenic and captivating tableau of natural countryside. A cobblestone trail menders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in the picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. A species of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. I think that might be important. I'm screenshotting that. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Redding. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former house of Lord William Epsom, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epsom, his oldest son, Lionel Epsom, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. Ooh. Wait, the daughter stayed. Could this be the wife? I'm screenshotting this. 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be the family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Oriander Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, service documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of the Fen area's premier vacation destinations. Exclusive for its more privileged citizens, the lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for centuries or generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the Hundred Bell Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, which is where we are, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. The 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly's schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station. It is in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Oh, wait, isn't that? No, 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 it's not. Never mind. Whether you are whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. I'm going to screenshot this map too. Angel Tower, Ares River, Botanical Garden, Reddington. I have an interesting theory though. The daughter, Lord William Epson. I'm going to look at one of my screenshots real quick. Hang on. William Epson. Yeah, I didn't see a William Epson. Oh, did I see a William Epson? Hang on. God damn it. Hang on. There is a William Epson in the family tree screenshot that I took. But it's all the way to the top. It doesn't say who his daughter is. Yeah, because it starts at the base of the tree and it goes out. Yeah, as in like the family gets bigger and it grows. Yeah, so it's not. Yeah, okay, yeah. It doesn't say who his daughter is. But that might be an interesting little tidbit. Okay, back to this one at hand though. What's another word for window? Okay. No, that's not helpful. I do not know what this thing is called. See, that one's easy. But then this, how? Mm, all the planes are. What's it called? Pane of glass? Yeah, a pane of glass. Maybe. Plane, pane? So L? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, no, L. Yeah, yeah, it'll be L. Yeah, L. So it spells small. Okay, something something small gates 8, something crack 8 safes. So it seems to be some sort of riddle. Hmm. Still got to get uh tier 4. That one's still irking me. Because I really don't think the one I got in the pantry is right. Because in tier 4 I got DAAES. So yeah, rank 4, rank 4. Not tier 4. Alright, let's head south. Maybe I can get lucky and see what the last one is. Locked. Never mind. Let me see if I can buy a key. I think I had enough money to buy a key. I don't, but I do have enough money to buy a gem. Fuck it. I think I've reached the end of this day anyways. Okay, something something small gates 8, something crack 8 safes. Small gates 8 days, crack 8 safes. 8 days, crack 8 safes. You see, but I don't think the A's are right. I don't think that. Remember how I said I got DAAES? I don't think the two A's are right. I'm not sure which one's wrong and which one's right. It's irking me. Is there any other way that I can go? If I can make it back to the entrance hall, I might get a room with a key and I can go to the library and go south. But I mean, I only have 17 steps left. I don't think I can make it. 16, 15. Yeah, definitely won't be able to make it. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's worth a shot. Well, there's nothing else that I can do anyways. Yeah, can't cut through down here because that's a dead end. So I can't go that way. Which means this is the only way. Oh wait, I did get... Okay, I got 2 additional steps. take this all the way down to the office. Really want to know the date though, because the date is the thing that's irking me the most currently. Because if I can figure out the date, then I can open the bloody safe. Even the date that we started, or like it would tell you like the date 1 week from now from when Simon enters the house. I can figure it out from there, you know, like something like that. Well, it seems the same from the photo, except like, you know, the drawer. Nothing sticking out. It's all pretty much exactly the same. Maybe not. Hang on. Alright, I just took some notes to try to remember. I'm gonna use the random numbers that I found in the book, the dates that this book, the book was borrowed, try to figure out if it's right. But I doubt it. But it's worth a try. There's no harm in trying. You know, we try something else. Nah, I got nothing. Alright, what was I doing? I was... Uh... Gonna head east from the entrance hall. Yes. Yes. Okay, 5 steps left. This is new. Ooh. Pine pin. We already got this one. Yeah, E. Try all the lockers. Stag tag. Thanks, lad. Damn, we've reached the end. Fuck is this? Greater chance of finding items. Appreciate it. T. Alright, we reached the end for today. Made some progress. We've unlocked the gemstone cavern. We managed to solve another 2, spell another 3 words in the layout letter puzzle with only 2 steps, 4 dead ends to go. Yeah, that's the end for us today. Still need to figure out the day. Oh, and the brazier thing. We figured out the brazier thing. Right. Save and quit. Alright, well, I'm going to have to call it here, lads. Because it is getting pretty late. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm going to save all my notes. So yeah, guys, with that, I am off for the night. So I'd like to thank Milky for the bits. Sorry, for the T1 sub. I'd like to thank him and Boom for coming out in the chat. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, everyone. Take care, and have a good one.